Oh, Jerry, I can hear those sniffs. You know, baby boy. Need to call up the vet, don't we? Book your blood test next week. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. Bunnies. Hope you're gonna have a lovely snuggly day. I will miss you. Yes. We'll have a snuggly day tomorrow, yeah. Good morning, Boba. Good morning, the youngest. Good morning, Abstract. How are you all doing? How's it going? Got a little cuddle pile. Morning, Gal. Good morning, Miss Ira. Good morning, Rob. And Bee. And Zara and Tiger. I have to head off a little early today, just so you knows. Good morning, Dagon. Because, oh, Zara, thank you very much for the sub for 25 months. Oh my gosh. Oh, where are these bunnies going? Where they go? Good morning, Veru. Good morning, Xander. It is cold today, isn't it? I mean, I'm actually feeling quite warm inside the house, but when I went out last night, I could look how distinguished this gentleman is. I could tell it was like, it's proper winter air now, isn't it? Good morning, Coo. I had a bad dream about Fifi, so I'm glad to see her running around, being a happy Banu. Good morning, Coo. Tea. Can't remember the rest of the dream, but I remember waking up and being like, oh, that's when I should record, because so much happened, and then I fell asleep again. Because I just woke... Oh! I woke up at... I mean, it was still dark, so it must have been like 4 or 5. So maybe it's getting light a lot later now. Maybe it was near 6. Morning, Hansan. Cyan, thank you very much for the sub. Ever had sleep paralysis dreams? Oh, another 25 months. You've got twinsies. I think I had one once. I think that's the only time I've had one, and it was... Oh, my goodness, that was a quick spin. Let me give you your breakfast, because otherwise you seem to start eating Fifi, which is less than ideal. Oh, Jerry, those grunts. Gumi, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I had one dream that I think was a sleep paralysis dream, but it's difficult to know because I've never had it before. It's difficult to know if it was just a dream, instead of it being that the dream was sleep paralysis, it was a dream about it being, if that makes sense. But I had a dream a few months ago that I was lying in bed and, like, as in actually lying in the bed that I was in, how I was lying. And then all of a sudden, like, this guy dressed as a doctor walked into the room and started slowly walking around behind me. And I was desperately trying to wake myself up and I just couldn't move. And I was trying to make a noise and I couldn't, and then eventually I did manage to like shock myself awake. but yeah, that's the closest I've had, and it was horrible. Thankfully, touch wood, not had it since. I had a nightmare Wednesday. I dreamt that me failing a mechanic in 14 resulted in a random man getting crushed by a tree. Oh no. Oh no. I had sleep paralysis dream when I was 5. Ooh. That sounds icky. Icky. I mean, I do spend a lot of my time covered in worms now, but but a different kind. The squishy kind. Anu was there. Oh no. Suspicious. Blame him. Good morning, Rob. Wasn't the fun kind of worms. Today is like a busy day, which is why, so like I was saying, I have to finish a little bit early because I need to get into the office. And to get into the office on time, I need to leave like pretty much at 11. So I was like, should I not do bun stream? And I was like, oh, I can just do it, but finish a few minutes early. Um, so yeah. Find it creepy that different people see familiar figures. Yeah, it is odd. I wonder, like the whole thing about what is it, like the Hat Man? Why are there these particular things? Is there just like a bunch of guys that just hang out and they just go around different places? It's just little guys. Do you ever have a dream of someone that you know from the internet, but you don't know what they look like? Yeah. I guess because growing up, I had a lot of like internet friends rather than like I spoke to probably more people on the internet than I did IRL. And so yeah, I think I would probably have more dreams about like hanging out with someone and your subconscious just gives them like a generic human form, which is probably someone that you've seen on the street or something. Morning, Kaino. And you've just sort of saved that person into your mind. I've dreamed about people on Discord, but somehow without knowing what they look like. Well, it's like the dream I had yesterday about Mana's dad. I didn't know what Mana's dad looked like, but my brain was just like, yep, that's Mana's dad. Morning, Dave. The one that gets me that I've never had, but the creepy dream thing that gets me is I've heard people say that when you have a dream and you realize you're in a dream, the people in the dream will all turn and look at you. And I don't know if that's just something that maybe happened in a film, so it's become popular culture and that's why it happens in people's dreams or something. But there's something about that makes me feel very like, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I wonder if it happened before Inception or if it was in Inception because it is a thing that happens, if that makes sense. Like if people were talking about like, oh yeah, this is what happened, or if they were just like, oh, this would be a creepy thing to happen, and now it happens to people. Because we were reading up before about how popular media can influence dreams to the point where people used to dream in black and white back in the days of like early movies and stuff, because I guess that's how they process stories, and then that's how their brain stories would appear to them, sort of thing. So I wonder how many like tropes become reality because of being tropes. Hello. Hello. Kaino, I don't remember if you've ever been in one of like I do have lots of random dreams that will just be random people from the Discord. So probably, but I also tend to, if I don't record my dreams, I tend to forget. They fall out my head. And a lot of the time, I don't want to tell people if they've been in my dreams because I don't know if people find it weird. Like when I was telling Mana yesterday, I was like, some people would be like, why the heck are you telling me this? Whereas other people might be like, hee hee, dreams are funny. So it's good morning, Sienna. It's a difficult one. If you ever get Longest Johns on the podcast, I'm curious if music plays a larger role in dreams for them. Yeah, I should try and get one or all of them on. I remember Kirsty doxing someone's first name because it appeared in her dreams. But yeah, it is honestly just all of that is just, it is just very funny. It is strange when those sorts of things happen. Like, what are the chances that her brain would come up with that name? I dreamt a concert of Cha-Cha-Cha from Eurovision the night before last. Ah! I wonder if people used to dream of medieval church fresco paintings. I mean, probably. Or like cave paintings. I don't know. I wonder when, like, the earliest recording of dreams is. Like, I wonder, I don't know. There's so much that I find fascinating about dreams that I don't think there's many writings. I don't know if there's many writings about Eurovision will be in Malmo. Will it? Probably will not be going, no. But that's cool, so. I imagine trying to get tickets for that will be mad. Yeah. But I like watching from home, to be honest. It's just nice sitting on Discord and talking to friends whilst we watch about how mad it all is. But yeah, I wonder if people will try to go from Discord, as it will be Iridian's hosting. Oh, that's nice. He is from Sweden. Oh, Gerry. He's having a little sniff attack. Boy, watch from Rithian's home. Well, go all the way there and then just watch watch with Rithian. I think it's one of those things that I'm more likely to go to places when there aren't events happening, because I like to avoid people. So, like, I was thinking about, like, oh, would I ever go to TwitchCon? And if it was in a place that I wanted to go to, I might, say if it was in, like, Hamburg or something, I might go, but just go for, like, have it so the trip ends on the first day of TwitchCon, so I can sort of see people and then leave. See people the night before because they've arrived to be there for the next day, sort of thing. But yeah. But yes. I don't know. Wait. Well, if TwitchCon was in Bristol, I'd probably go. I was confused by that, Rob. I was just staring at that message like, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to say shat. So what was he trying to say? I was just like, is there someone... Does he mean shart? Is Jennifer English going to TwitchCon? Or I was just trying to work out. Okay, no, that makes sense. What if TwitchCon was in Bristol? I would probably go then. But I don't think I'd go to the actual event. I think I would just hang out with people outside of it. Just say, like, if anyone from Buncord is in Bristol for TwitchCon, then let's do this on this day before you go, sort of thing. Dreams are a big thing in Greek and Roman literature. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, part of me does wonder how much dreams... Morning, Twiggy. How much dreams are, like, used as a way to explain, divine intervention, enthusiasm, sort of thing. Like, is it just a storytelling thing? Or how much maybe they did genuinely just have dreams that because it was their life and, they had a dream and they were like, I think this means this. We should go to war. This war that I want to fight. Because the Zeus dream told me, yep. Sort of thing. But obviously that didn't work out. every time if true, because there was what's his chops? Agamemnon was sent a dream telling him to do one thing because it was meant to lead to bad things. It was a tricksy dream. Because of Achilles being a huffy little bitch. There you go. There's my summary of the Trojan War. But there are also things like back in the days of witch trials and stuff, I think dreams were... I mean, again, there's not that much writing about it, so I've not found a book that... I would love if there was a book that was just like the history of dreams or dreams throughout folklore or something like that. I'm really trying to find a dream that will... Because I would love to read that. What an adventure. But I think like sometimes dreams were seen as like connections to devil worship and stuff like that. So I think it must have been quite scary back in those days if you had a dream. Obviously, you're worried about, witchcraft, then you have a dream about it because it's on your mind and your brain is processing it, and then that must spook you even more when you're just like, oh my gosh, what if I'm being visited, sort of thing. Like, I do find it very fascinating. A lot of medieval saints are said to have been contacted by God through dreams. Agamemnon confirms comfort zone guest. Oh my gosh. The funniest thing I find about Agamemnon is that Aga, I think, means like very, or it's like an emphasis on a word. And Memnon means like patient and contemplative. What's the word when you... I can't think of the word. So his name actually means like very patient, and he was quite famously a short-tempered, angry boy. I'm like, he's not really living up to his name very much, is he? I'd love a conversation where you do historic dreams. We've touched on it a little bit before, but oh my gosh, I would love to delve deeper. Contemplative, that's the word. Contemplative. It feels like there's too much word in that word. Contemplative. I saw this what you call it? Morning, Anna. I saw this thing recently. Malie, thank you very much for the 34 months. Too much speaky in the word true. I saw this TikTok that was like, name a word, or like, what is a word that you once got wrong and it's haunted you for the rest of your life. And the first one was someone who had said hepatitis instead of hepatitis. Hepatitis. And then there was another one. I can't remember all of them, but my favourite one was someone who had accidentally pronounced stomach aches as stomachaches. But sometimes you do just like see a word and your brain doesn't like compute it right the first time. Stomachaches. You doing good there, Fifi. You getting treats out this here bowl. I'll let you have one here. Stomachaches. She is getting treats out. Don't push it. You pushed it under the sofa yesterday. Look, there's one there that you've already got out. Put this one back in. Oh, it didn't go back in. You're learning how to do the ball very well now. You used to not like it at all. think she's figured out the ball creates food, so she likes it now. No, don't push it down the gap, Fifi. When I was younger, I used to say constellation instead of consolation. It's like I get mixed up a lot still with I always I always think wedding vows instead of wedding vows. So I'm just imagining people at their wedding like A E. There's a native speaker who reads a lot. You mispronounce everything. Yeah, true. I think it's just like there are some words that. Morning, David. Did you write your own wedding vows? Yes. When I was a kid, I used to say human beings instead of human beings. Vow, please, Reverend. Oh my gosh. Hello. This reminds me of Adam and Joe with the eggcorns thing. Oh yeah, like the Bomsey tit and the oh, what were the other ones? There were some good ones. Bomsey tit was the one that always stuck with me. Instead of saying it looks like a bomb's hit it, they'd say it looks like a Bomsey tit. But yes, Hansan, thank you for that link, by the way. I saw it pop up about the dreams. Oh geez, Fifi. I do find that sort of thing fascinating. I think she woke Gerry up. You okay there, little guy? Were you having a nice little nap and she spooked you? Oh, little baby. Let's go see the baby boy. Oh, do. Do. Hi. You handsome? You are. Oh, no, it was me who so basically what was happening was my parents were like, my parents used to have a cup of soup with lunch every day at the weekends. And they had what we used to call the soup library because they would empty the packets of soup into the soup library. And they were like, oh, can you check the soup library and see what we've got? So I went and I was reading out the names and I was just like, oh, vegetable. And I just hadn't seen the word asparagus written down before. So I was just like, asparagus. And my parents, in sync, just decided, instead of correcting our child, we're just going to always call it this from now on. It wasn't until I was like 18 that I heard someone say asparagus, and I was like, wait, what? What is this? I was like, oh, asparagus? Because when you see something, you're just like, well, my parents didn't correct me, so I guess this is right. What is a soup library? So because cup of soups are like little sachet soups that you add into a mug and then you just like pour water in. It's like instant soup. And we just had like this little tub or a little box that we would file all of the soups into. Instead of having all their big boxes take up space, you'd put them in the soup library. It's just, I can't remember who started calling it that, but it's a family thing. Boop. I do a lot of soups. You do the same, you have a porridge library. Libraries for all occasions. Oh, I'd love a noodle library. Have like a little... Oh, Gerry, are you going to use the ball? Come on, Gerry. Gerry. Ah, there he goes. I don't think there's many in there. I don't think he's getting much success. Oh no. Oh, Gerry, wait. See if I can... There's one there. You can think you were successful. You didn't even get it, Gerry. There you go. Great success. You did it. I really want to get them. There's these like other types of rollers that you can get that are more like they're just like tubes, and I think that would possibly be better because then they wouldn't be able to roll them down the sides of the sofa. I wouldn't need to retrieve the ball every day from... Although I don't know if it was Puff that knocked it behind the sofa yesterday. Gerry, you gotta push it. He doesn't want to do the work. No, don't push it down the gap again. Oh my gosh. Oh, bunnies. You just want the treats without the work. Oh, look, Gerry, there's one here. Oh. Bunny World Cup win. Oh, you'd both do very well. Good sport. Oh, his little walk. Oh, what a baby boy. I love it when bunnies walk. Do, do, do. Maybe we should have balls like this for humans. True. It's like Boof was saying when we were talking to her on the podcast the other day about how she hides biscuits around the house for her cats. And I was like, I wish someone would just hide biscuits around my house for me. I'd quite like it if I just walked around and just randomly found a digestive somewhere. It'd be good motivation for the day. We need to do more human enrichment, as well as doing it for buns and such. Morning, Wincy. Oh, no, she's abandoned the ball. I always forget what's in my cupboard, so I actually do find surprise treats sometimes. Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's like I said to Alex yesterday. I was like, oh, I don't have any chocolate left because we got chocolate for the Dota final. And he was like, yeah, you do. You've got those balls on your desk. And I was like, oh my gosh, I literally just showed those balls on stream and I'd already completely forgotten about them. And it's such a nice feeling of like, oh, I do have treats. We need a much larger species of beings to adopt us all, basically. Yes, please. Yes, please. Are you okay, Gerry? I don't know what to do about lunch today. This is me just... Oh. Where is it, Gerry? Oh. Because I have to leave straight after bun stream to get into the office because I have a meeting from 12 until 2 and then I've got Kirby Craft 2 until 5 and I'm like, oh, do I have between the bus and the office on my walk-in, is there anything I can pick up? Is there anything I can pick up to nibble between the meeting and the Kirby's? Kaburbies. You're okay, Gerry. He was so snuggly yesterday. I wanted to get an early night. Ooey. I wanted to get a early night last night, so I came downstairs to do, because I nebulized Gerry at night, and he's only on one medicine now, which is nice. But well, technically 2, but So I came downstairs to do all that stuff, but I do have to bleach their litter tray every night, which takes a little while because you've got to leave it for 10 minutes. And often you get into this kerfuffle where I put that litter tray in the kitchen to bleach it, and then one of them will go and stand where the litter tray is and then do a wee there, and then I'll have to bleach that. And then it just keeps on going. But we, oh, have you put yourself into your box? Do you want nebulizing now? Hang on. I can grab this blanket for you. Here you go. Give yourself a better exit. So yeah, I was like, oh, I'll come downstairs and I'll do all this stuff early so that I can get into bed nice and early. And then I came downstairs and I just cuddled Gerry for like 40 minutes. And then Alex was like, are you ready to come up now? And I was like, I have done nothing. I've literally just cuddled the boy. Because he wanted cuddles and that's enough. He's just so snuggly now. I don't know if it's just because it's like slightly colder months, but he's very snuggly. I was thinking about getting 2 litter trays. I was thinking whether I should like downsize their litter tray because we're getting through so much litter at the moment because I'm having to chuck it all out every day. But the litter tray I got them because I thought like, oh, this will be the last litter tray I ever have to buy. It's I got quite an expensive one, so I'm thinking, oh, can I justify getting another one just for the sake of ease? But it would be nice to have a second one. Do you want a blanket to push out? There you go, Gerry. I think this is like the bunny version of working at the biscuit factory for cats. He likes having a blanket to push out of the box. But yeah, maybe I should just splash out and get them another one. As I have a brand deal on Sunday, I can justify it. You having fun in there? Sometimes I will have just stored the blankets in there and there'll be like hardly any space, but he still manages to squeeze in and start pushing them out. He does enjoy it. Oh, bunnies. Find a solid gold litter tray. No, it's because it's a what's the word? A senior cat litter tray. So it's got like a low front and it's twice the size of their previous litter tray because they like to poop together. So I think those things being quite like a large and specialized litter tray. I think instead of how much does a normal litter tray cost? About £5 probably. This one is something. Oh, and also it's only available in America, so I had to pay for it to be sent over. You say litter tray, I thought you meant cats. Yeah, it's I'm surprised that it is so low, as it is a cat litter tray. But I guess because it is meant for ones that can't make it over that sort of litter tray rim, which is why it's got like the low bit at the front. But I thought as Gerry is getting that little bit older, I thought it'd be better to get one that he can use for the rest of his poops forevermore for the next 20 years. Right, Gerry? Right, Gerry? Bye bye, Kaino. Thank you for stopping by. Look after yourself. I'll let you know if you pop into any of my dreams. Can you even see any like definition on Gerry? It's just a very sunlit boy. Fifi's having a nice Oh, why do I keep on trying to say this word? You're contemplating So you are contemplative. Is that a word? Contemplative. Contemplative? Contemplative. Contemplated. Contemplative. So there's not the tative. Are you just contemplative? You're not contemplative. Because you're contemplating, contemplative. Yeah, that does make sense. I think I'm just adding in more word than word needs to be added. Complacent. Well worded. Oh dear. What are these bunnies doing? What are you up to, bunnies? I think they're both just sleepy. I think they're both just soaking up the sunshine. It's made them sleepy. I think they've both forgotten what they were doing. It's nice that there's some sunshine today, though. Oh, are you on your way to Bristol, David? Or are you on your way... No, you're on your way to Bristol at this point, aren't you? You've not already done your karaoke. I was wondering about setting up a karaoke for when Kirsty and Rythian are over, just doing like a little, like maybe just the three of us getting a getting a little room together. Friday Nana will change the situation very quickly. This is true. This is true. I hope that it's a nice karaoke place, because it used to be a place called Lollipop, and they had this little dog, and the dog was very nice. I think they were a little white Shih Tzu, if I remember right. Or maybe they were like a Bichon Frise, but it was like a little white doggo. But now it's got a different name. I don't know if it's because it's changed hands or... Hello. Uh-oh. I'm glad she's getting the hang of this. Oh, you got one. I'm glad she is getting the hang of the treat ball. Because for ages, she just used to follow Gerry, and she would let him push it, and then she would follow behind him and just eat the treats as they dropped out, and he never actually got any. Whereas now she's become very self-sufficient. Oh, bless her. Okay, bunnies. Should I give you your nana? Your Friday nana? I have to make sure you both get the right piece, though. Gerry! Yours is that one there. Yours is that one there. Oh, no, yours is this one here, Fifi. Oh, jeez. Sorry. He wants more. I'm sorry, Gerry. You can only have a little bit because you're just a little guy. You just give him a kiss on his cheek. Or are you checking for Nana? Gerry! What a grumpy, rude boy. This is not gentlemanly behaviour. I'm meant to be a distinguished gentleman, Gerry. Thanks to Daylight Savings, I can watch Buns now. Nice! Nice, nice, nice. Maybe I do have time to pick up some lunch. Why does the thought of food occupy my mind so much? Like, as soon as I get a plan for the day, my brain immediately goes to, okay, so how do I fit eating around this? Just after he got a kiss, too, I know. A rude boy. Oh, look at he got one more kiss. Because food is good, true. Are you going to try, are there any places in Bristol that you're trying this weekend? There is like this really nice vegan deli, but it's in Wapping Wharf, and that's a bit too much of a detour from the bus to the office sort of thing. I wish it was just slightly closer so I could, well, maybe it's a good thing that I can't justify eating there every time I go into the office. What is planned? Nice. But yeah, it would be nice to be able to go there a bit more. Because their toasties are very good. But there aren't really many like pure like vegan places in the centre. Do tend to have to go out a little bit. Gerry, what are you thinking? Is he fallen asleep again? Or has he just forgotten to lie down? He's thinking about Nana, he is. He is. There you go. I've been playing Baldur's Gate with my friends. They're getting annoyed at my constant use of Aww. Are your friends Ridian? I need to decide what to do on Kirbycraft today. I guess I was working on my my whatchamacallit, my kitchen in the Newcastle, and my Geordie kitchen and my little potion room. So I guess I'll just keep working on those. I wonder what the other two are going to do. The water temple was terrifying the other day. But I might just see if I can, I mean, maybe it's a bit grindy, but I might just see if I can, like, stock up on loads of potions and such and build a little alchemy room, a little witchy room. They're definitely not going to argue, that's true. Ignis. But yeah, I might just try and do some little homely things. Finally get my new kitchen sorted. See how many ways I can annoy Ridian. True. I sent a picture yesterday that I thought he would be impressed, not impressed by. I don't know what I was expecting, really. I sent him a picture of a more natural-looking Gale, and I sent it in the Kirbycraft group chat, and his response was, "This is not your DMs with Kirsty." I was like, oh. I just said, I thought you would appreciate that he doesn't have a six-pack. He was like, I do appreciate that. I was like, okay. I think there's some new fan art on the TV you haven't seen yet. Ah, nice. Maybe I'll have to put a telly in my kitchen. Have a little TV that I can watch whilst I cook. But yeah, I keep needing to like write out the recipes that Limewood sent me so I can have them on a piece of paper instead of having to keep going back and check Discord. Maybe I could do that whilst I'm on the bus actually, if I take a little notebook with me. Write out some recipes and ones for potions and such. But yeah, I'll try and get a bit organised. I am at a point where I do get a little bit like jealous of automation on other mod packs. Because I do like looking at the other, like the pipes mod packs and stuff, and being crimes. She do be criming. But I guess that's for another playthrough. I wonder how soon they are to announcing the Stardew Valley update. Could always play Minecraft again. True. We're thinking about doing this until the Stardew update, and then maybe doing a Stardew game instead. But we've no idea. I mean, that could be randomly announced in a week, or it could be not until next year or something. It's difficult to know. There's no date. Then after Stardew, Minecraft again. Yeah. Old Minecraft. But I'd be up for doing something like although I guess it would be difficult to have like the pacifist mods whilst doing something like Skyblock or Vault Hunters. Sneaking in. Because I wonder if, but then again, I guess if you could just have bye bye Hansen, have a good lunch. I guess if you could just have the same things like leather replacement and stuff, it would be, or just have something. And this is me as a non-mod maker, just being like, it must be easy. Just add it in, forehead. Just have it so that zombies drop leather and vaults. It's easy. Whereas it's probably a lot more complicated than they make it look easy. That's the problem. But yes, speaking of which, there's a documentary at the moment about guinea pigs, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. I'm tempted to watch it, but then I was like, oh, hang on, there's probably stuff in there that I don't want to see. So I'm sort of equal parts torn between like supporting there being a documentary about guinea pigs that has been done in conjunction with rescues and such. Look at these ears. What he listening to? I think there are mods that exist that create vegan options for other non-vegan vanilla items. Just gets difficult with the modded non-vegan items. True. Dee dee dee. Blip 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 blip. Beep. Oh, Gerry boy. Yeah, I think there's stuff in the documentary that I'm a bit like, oh, I don't know if I want to see this stuff. So yeah, I don't know about going to see it, but if people are interested, I mean, I don't know if it's nationwide or if it is just they're showing it in Bristol. But the cinemas have actually like reached out to rescues and stuff and said like, oh, if you want to have leaflets that we could hand out at the cinema for people coming in, which I think is a sweet thing to do. Queso tail. He's just such a chill boy. He puts up with a lot of my nonsense. This boy. Uh-oh. I'm very much wedged in the chairs and Fifi's running around. I'm worried I'm going to get nibbled. Getting all mods to play together is usually the hard part. Fifi, please. Fifi, oh. Thank you, Fifi. She's just stuck her head up my t-shirt and is just licking my back. Thank you. That's very lovely of you. Nice, nice warm kisses. Bye bye, David. Safe travels. Jerry's like, what's going on back there? Oh, hello. You've come around the front now. That's nice. Hi, Fifi. You're a bit too close for me to show you very well. Jerry, no. Jerry. After all those cuddles, you've woken up and chosen violence. Why he do? Why he do? Jerry. I'm so amazed that after 5 years we still have carpet left. Especially in like the middle bit of the table because he rips up so much of it. Jerry. You're such a pickle. Oh, Jerry. Gimme. Stop. Jerry. Is this what evolution has come to in bunnies? Is this peak form of bunny? I wonder if this might be why he sneezes so much. No, sadly, that's a deeper snoot problem. All up in there. All up in there. He was being so grumpy yesterday. It kept making me giggle because Fifi got the zoomies and I would just hear Fifi like scampering round. Oh, bye bye, Abstract. Have a good day. I would hear Fifi like scampering round, and then every time she got to the right hand side of the table, I would just hear of Gerry just grunting at her being so excited. I was like, oh, let her have her zoomies. She's not hurting anyone. She's having a good time. Well, I guess I should head off because I need to make sure I get the bus into the office on time. I need to have time to get the banunus back into. Will you stop? Gimme. What are you doing? Sienna, are you okay to do a raid, or are you on your phone? Do you still have more? Gerry, give me that. There we go. Such a pickle. Thank you everyone. I'm on a PC, but I can raid on phone regardless, so we good. Nice. Nice. Where should we go off to? Are there any Oh, what's happening on Yogs today? Should we go off and see Yogs, as that's where I'll be later? You did a Cozy Bun stream. I hope it helped. Well, it has been just under an hour. So treat yourself to the full hour off of work. Is there anyone else in animals, aquariums, and zoos that we could go see some more aminals? Gerry? Any other little cuties? You're suddenly he's very business. He has to he's got very important carpet attacking work to do, and he must get it done. Oh, are you ready for more cuddles now? Is this why I've been given the bum? There are ducks. Okay, let's go off to the ducks. The ducks make very, very calming sounds. Good ASMR. Gerry. Gerry. What a baby boy. The endangered penguin rare experiment. Oh my goodness, what is this timing? Oh no. Hello everyone, we're just running away now because I've got to head into the office for Kirby Craft later. So you're eventually going to be sent back that way. But we're just running off to... Should we go and see the ducks? Go see them ducks. I'm gonna run away. You wanted to spook me. I'm actually finishing early today because I've got to go and get the bus. Rating him 30 seconds. Oh geez, I've been abandoned by bunnies, so it's just me under a table now. Thank you everyone for joining. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the ducks. I'm gonna reverse that from under the table. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can show you the duck. Here you go. Here's a little sneak preview of the next stream. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Well said, duck. Well said. Thank you for the follow. The bunnies have eaten your bow. It used to be such a lovely big bow. Dear oh dear. We gone. Nice. Thank you. I will see you for Kirby later. Bye bye. A boop. Boop.